Hello, my name is Josh Keck. I'll be your instructor for this class. I just want to take a little video to tell you about myself and introduce myself. I have 7 or 8 classes this spring, so I am just making one video for all of those. But I hope so far that you've had a good experience, that you've been able to find what you're looking for, get into Blackboard. Obviously, if you're seeing this video, then you're in Blackboard, so that's good. Just wanted to say hi, really. I teach in the business area. So I don't know if that's your program area or if you're taking one of the business courses as part of another track like the aviation students do, or some of the SMART program students, they'll take my economics course. So it's if you need anything regarding the business curriculum, I'm your guy. I'm over top of the business administration program, and I do a lot with the accounting program here at Mount West. And I have been teaching for Mount West full time. This is my 4th year now teaching full time. So at the end of the semester, it'll be 4 years. And I was an adjunct before that for about 6.5 years. So really, I've been teaching for Mount West for 11 years now. And I was a student at Mount West before I started teaching for Mount West. And finally, after all these years, I finally have some merchandise to show for it. They finally gave us a sweater, which is really nice. But no, I was a student at Mount West for 3 years. I got my culinary degree, and I really liked the business classes that I took when I was going through culinary school. So I decided to take a 3rd year and take as many business classes as I could. And then I transferred to Marshall. I got my bachelor's in business administration and then my master's in business administration, which is an MBA. It's the MBA that qualifies me to teach courses at the collegiate level. So it's been a while since I was in school, but as soon as I got my MBA, I asked my old professor, Rick Brown, who I've replaced his job when he retired. I asked him, if he needed anybody to teach, and he did. So I started teaching at Mount West in the evenings. I taught the Intro to Accounting course for like 10 years, and I've given it over to Dr. Farley. He just started with us in the accounting program this past fall. So between me and Dr. Farley, if you have any questions or concerns about the business program or curriculum, we're the people. And you can also obviously go to Jerry Doyle. Mr. Doyle is the dean of everything on the 2nd floor of the building, but he's been our accounting program administrator for decades. So what else? My work experience before I started teaching here at Mount West full time, for about almost 7 years, I managed a wholesale picture frame manufacturer / distributor, which that was a business in Huntington next to the Marshall football stadium. We had anywhere from 35 to 60 employees, depending on the time of year. We had some seasonal business from a couple of our customers that were really busy during the holidays, and so we'd hire a lot of people for that. I've had former employees as students, which has been a really interesting dynamic. But I managed that business for several years, a lot of wholesale experience there. Then prior to that, I was a staff accountant for a couple of years at a business called Medical Practice Management Solutions. I was the 14th employee, and now they've probably had like 1,000 employees there. They've gotten much bigger since I left. But that was a great job doing accounting work. And prior to that, just odd jobs. I worked at the bowling alley. I worked at Qdoba, worked at Drug Emporium. Man, shoot, I'm starting to feel old because every place I just named is no longer there. Drug Emporium is closed. Colonial Lanes has closed. Qdoba has closed that location at the mall. Gosh. So anyway, there's my wife. He's coming home. He has Reese peanut butter cups. Huh? What? Oh yeah, we just bought a Ninja Creamy. So we are trying to make ice cream, which is really fun. You should get one. They're really cool. But anyway, I just want to take a video introducing myself. If you have any questions, need anything about, if you need help navigating Blackboard, understanding the syllabus, understanding your assignments, anything like that, just shoot me an email. It's keck11@mctc.edu. My cell phone is 304-654-0075. I try to put that in all my communications. in Blackboard, I will schedule and send announcements. And when I schedule an announcement within Blackboard, it should also email your MCTC email account. So just be on the lookout for anything like that. If we have a class where we're meeting together and I need to cancel class for any reason, I will I will use the announcement feature in Blackboard, which should send you an email. And when you log into the course in Blackboard, you get a little pop-up message. Please don't ignore those. Please read those. Most of the time, if I have announcements, scheduled on a weekly basis, it's just going to say, this is what you need to work on this week. These are your assignments. These are the materials we're going to cover. So nothing too special, but every now and then I'll have to cancel class, and that will be something I need you to be paying attention to. Okay, I think that's good for this video. I'm looking forward to getting to know everybody. You will find in the first module of every course, there is an introduction discussion board. So that class introduction discussion board is for you to tell me and everyone else in the class, tell us a little bit about yourself. So please do that for me. That's what I use for taking attendance for the first week of class. If you introduce yourself there, then I can count you as present. And that first week of class is really important to be counted as present, because if you are counted as absent, especially if you're counted as absent in all of your classes, you'll automatically get withdrawn from all of those classes. So you want to make sure you do that for me. If you have any questions, just reach out. Okay. All right. Thanks. Talk to y'all later.